Hey, playa, if you've ever been rejected before by someone that you like, you know exactly how hard it can be sometimes to move on from that person. You still have lingering feelings, you're holding out hope that maybe they'll change their mind, you feel this deep desire to simp for them. If that's the case, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to move on from that person. There are 3 key steps that you need to take. Let's walk through them. One piece of advice that's often given out to people who've just gotten rejected is just move on, forget about that person, as if it's so easy to do. And it's something that I feel is totally ignoring the fact that you had deep feelings for this person and it's going to take you time and effort to really make that step. So I want you to know that I recognize that this is not going to be an easy road to take. It's not a matter of just snapping your fingers and forgetting about that person. But there are things you can actually do. For example, number 1, work on your own development. Far too often when you like someone, you spend a lot of mental energy and time thinking about them, pining for them, hoping to eventually get with them. And you actually kind of put aside a lot of the other things in your life that might actually make you happy. Instead of daydreaming about your hobbies and your goals, you're constantly thinking about this person and wanting to be with them. So that inspiration, that motivation, that determination to actually do new things kind of gets pushed to the side. So what you need to do is accept the fact that you've been rejected and reroute those efforts into building your own characteristics. Things that are going to help you stand out as a person, that are going to make you shine, that are going to make you feel confident in your own skin. The second thing you need to do is focus on detachment. Most likely you're following this person on Snapchat or Instagram, so you're constantly checking up on their profiles to see if they've posted anything new, and when they do and you see them and they look super hot, you just get that pit in your stomach knowing, man, why can't I be with this person? Detachment is going to have to take whatever form is necessary for you to thrive and function. That might mean no longer actively visiting their social media pages, all the way up to totally telling them, hey, I can't be friends with you anymore, I can't interact with you, the feelings are just so deep that anytime I do, it hurts, I'm gonna have to block you and just totally cut you from my life. You personally might fall somewhere in between those 2 points, but what I've come to realize in talking to a lot of people is that the deeper the feelings you have for the person, the more likely it is that you need to block them and totally cut them from your life. It just ends up working out better because you're not actively thinking about them. You have no opportunity to fall back into the hole of really lusting after them again. And whatever you do, don't settle for a friendship. This might seem like the easy road to take in life, that just by being friends, you have them there so you can still think about them and talk to them and interact with them, but you're not being respectful to your deep inner feelings. You want to be in a relationship with this person. So settling for a friendship is not only dishonest because that's not actually what you want, you're leading them on to think that you're building something with them that you're actually not. Is there any chance at all that a friendship can actually work? Like, are you doomed to never interact with this person ever again? I would say no, but only if you're doing the 3rd step here, which is dating. You need to be putting yourself out there and meeting new people, finding new people to develop interest in. Part of getting over one crush is developing another. Now, that's not to say that the feelings you have for this person totally negate and cancel out the feelings for this person, but what you end up starting to realize is that there are other people out there that you could potentially date, other people you can develop the same type of interest in. And once you start to realize that that's a possibility, this person over here isn't so glamorous and shiny anymore. Sure, those feelings are bound to pop up whenever you think about them or interact with them, but they're going to start to lessen over time, especially as you start to develop and deepen your feelings with other people. So that's the challenge that really rests before you. Thinking, who do I know in my life right now that I can expand on those feelings with? Who's someone that I've talked to and I have slight interest in that I can actually ask out? Where are areas in my life that I can throw myself into where I can meet new people and discover new opportunities? Rejection is not the end of your story with them though. For example, if you were to focus on development, detachment, and dating, what you're going to start to notice is that you're going to become a more well-rounded, interesting person to have conversations with and to be around. You're not going to simp after them and really just throw your feelings out there hoping that they give you an ounce of attention, and you're going to have lots of experience dating other people. You're going to have been in relationships, you're going to have gone on dates, so let's assume a few months down the line you run into this person again. You're bringing a whole new you to the table. And that's not the you that they rejected before, that's the new you, your best self that you want to bring forward. All that's to say that if they turn you down now, I know, it sucks, but don't lose hope. In a few months' time, if you take the active steps and really work on yourself, you're going to find that you're in a much better, more grounded, and confident place. So that might be a better time for you to take your shot again. If it does come down to this person deciding that they just don't want to date you at all, don't worry. I made a video to help you get through the fact that this person just doesn't like you, how to process those feelings and move forward. Check it out, and I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.